then they thought, oh, well, we can do better than fluorescent tubes. We can make LEDs, light emitting diodes. And then the Japanese won this Nobel Prize in 2014 for the wonderful blue LED, which was going to revolutionize lighting throughout the world, which unfortunately it has.
Mm.
And this was a mistake. I mean, they didn't, I mean, it's not a mistake made by the guys, the physicists who won the Nobel Prize, because it's a wonderful invention. You know, physically, it's a wonderful invention, has many uses.
Yeah.
But to use it for lighting is a disaster. And it produces extremely strong blue light, which is its only product, only light product. All the other colors are produced by phosphors inside the structure of the light, of the bulb, which produce the other colors. But because lighting engineers quite reasonably thought that, well, we don't want to waste any energy, so we'll only produce visible light in our devices. And these LEDs are extremely good at producing only visible light. They don't produce any ultraviolet, and they don't produce any infrared, and they're extremely efficient at producing white light, which costs very little to run, which means that councils buy them and they make them far too bright. We don't need, we can reduce them by a factor of 10 without, damaging their effects. So everybody produces much too much white light, which contains this enormous blue peak at a wavelength which doesn't exactly coincide with the protoporphyrin absorption, but it's close enough, and both absorption and emission bands are so wide that they very significantly overlap. And I can't emphasize too strongly that this is a mistake, and it has to be changed. It has to be changed. We can't continue using these very white lamps. We talked a bit about color temperature early on. The color temperature of the light outside my window at the moment is 4,000 kelvins, which means that blue peak is extremely strong. If you buy a light bulb in the store and take it home, don't buy a 4,000 Kelvin light. Buy a 3,000 or a 2,700 Kelvin lamp, which has a much weaker blue peak and much stronger emission of the other colors in the visible spectrum. But none of these LEDs contain significant infrared light. And I think this is a fundamental problem. And I think this is what we have to change. And it's not a problem for the lighting manufacturers. They can easily make lamps which include significant infrared emission. By the measure of efficiency of producing a visible light, producing only visible light, which you can see with your eyes, they'll be less efficient, but they'll be considerably more efficient at making you feel better and not killing you. So this is I'm serious.
No, I know.
This is a slow death. The reactive oxygens that are produced by blue light are the same as the reactive oxygens produced by Chernobyl radiation. It's the same process that kills you. Okay.
I genuinely believe that the biggest public health issue we're facing right now is our lighting. I think
it is. It is. It's
without a doubt.
Insects.
And like you said before, it not only affects the circadian system, but it's also causing direct damage. So you've got these two pathways in which it's absolutely destroying us.
Yes.
And I know I asked Glenn, what are you looking to do? Like, what are you moving towards? And he basically said, what I want to have on my tombstone is that we changed public lighting. We got them to fix the mistake. And that was a very, very powerful message to me that, it really is that big of a problem.